Hi. Hello, Internet. Hello, happily healed crew. Hold on 1 second. Do you see me on the Facebook, y'all? Do you see me on the YouTubes? I am making sure we can see me everywhere because I'm supposed to be seen on the Instagram. And we are unsure if that happened here. Okay. Hi, great, beautiful, blessed Monday. And today we have episode, is it 139 of the podcast? And if you don't know who I am Tenille, and I help women diagnosed with lupus or other chronic illness go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Oh, and Tickety Tockety. Hi, Tickety Tockety. Thanks for being here. Y'all just flow in and flow out throughout. Let me get this out of here. None of y'all business what I'm drinking today. How many drinks I have in my ADHD world today. Any hoodle, toaster strudel. So I today wanted to talk about more of what I talked about last podcast and about this. So I titled this Nourished in Every Season, meaning it is a season of like holiday and that kind of thing. It's also a season of food scarcity being a topic on everyone's lips because people who are used to having benefits, including the chronically ill, including tomorrow is Veterans Day. So including the military people who are on, assistance. There's the stat. I have the stat. I do have the stat. I do. I have it. It's definitely here. Oh no. I don't know. Specifically to talk about this. 1.2 million veterans are living in a household that utilizes SNAP benefits. And I was so excited to tell you my stats. Things are a little crazy. So today is also the Marines 250th birthday. So happy birthday, Marines. Thanks for marine like you do. We appreciate everything about it. Oh no, I'm so sad. I had a note card with all these informations about all the things I was going to talk about today. Could you look out on the couch if there's any note cards left? Mm-hmm. Thank you. My friend, who's a military vet, is here. And she is actually going to say something a little later. We did not plan this. Things just flying by the seat of our pants like we do. But because of that, not only military people, but veterans who have a chronic illness, and a lot of veterans are also diagnosed with a chronic illness. No, just a little white note card. No, it's got more writing on it. It's fine. It's fine. The Lord. Oh, I found it. Here we go. I love it for us. Okay. So tomorrow is Tuesday the 11th, and it is Veterans Day, which a lot of veterans that I know are decent or good. However, there are a huge population of veterans who are struggling because they are maybe injured from their serving our country, or they come down with a chronic illness from the stress and the poor nutrition and et cetera, right? So today I want to really talk about ways to build your plate as somebody is a vegan and maybe a vegetarian, even as a meat eater, to stretch the things that you're buying that are not, super sustainable and easy to purchase at this point. Hey, thanks for joining. I'm so glad you are here, the best doula in the world. If you are looking to have a baby, anybody, Growing and Glowing LLC, holler at her. She's number one doula in Florida, so go find her. So stretching your plate. Let's talk about that first and foremost. Okay. So I know that y'all know rice and beans. Rice and beans, when I was growing up, they're like, it's a complete protein only if you eat the rice and the beans. Well, actually, they have all the correct makeup. What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't matter. They are full protein. It's a full protein bean by themselves. Rice has a percentage of protein. Literally everything that you're looking to eat that's a vegan vegetarian has a particular percentage of protein. It's you might need to eat more of it to get the same amount of protein in a meal. But I implore you to, if you are looking to change to a plant-based lifestyle, please get a app that has all of the breakdown of your food so you can measure how much protein, how much fat, how much whatever you need in your diet. Put your goals there if you want to lose, if you want to gain, if you want to maintain. I'm telling you, you can cut your budget 18 to 20% at least by going plant-based. Even if you don't really change much. If you're using really like low priced plant-based seasonal food, you could really cut that. You can really cut that. Pick a seasonal for your weekly grocery shop. Pick a seasonal veg, a seasonal fruit, some staple carbs. Cheapest and bulkiest carbs would be a rice, a potato. Potatoes are a nutrient powerhouse. In my household, my father's from England. We ate jacket potatoes, so like eat the skin of the potato. And yeah, sweet potatoes, all the different types of potatoes, right? Seasonally. Look before you go to the grocery store, what is in season right now? Buy as local as possible. It's going to be cheaper. Look for local discount stores. Experiment with beans. Can you tell your friend that I'm podcasting? And you can talk to him after. So all those things. Now, once you have the food in your house, even before that, but if you have these foods in your house, I need you to meal plan in advance. I know you just like, I feel like this, I don't feel like that. Blah, blah, blah. If it's the cost of the food and staying alive, feeding your family is at stake. You need to meal plan in this mother. This is the best way to make sure you don't go all willy-nilly and spend your last dime on accident on some convenient food because you felt lazy that day. If you take out 2 hours in the weekend and prep you a bunch of stuff, and my personal way that I like to prep is ingredient, not exactly meal, unless like a particular stir fry or particular like casserole or something like a soup. It's soup season. Get in that chili game, get in that soup game. There's a lot of easy vegan and vegetarian soups that are delicious and will hold you down, okay? Because it's getting cold. It's getting cold and you want a hot meal. So now, the staple proteins in my household specifically, we're going to pick a protein for a fourth of the plate. We're going to pick a carb as a fourth of the plate. Then the other half of the plate is going to be a veg. The proteins I stick with, and even I mix them sometimes with my carb, like to cook, if you have like a rice cooker or an instant pot or what is those like things? A slow roaster, what is it called? Crock pot. You can put your rice and lentils to cook together. So that's a high protein rice, right? And it's high, you can high volume it up, measure out how you want to do it, because I don't know what your calorie goals are, or whatever you need. Then the cheapest vegetables that you can find, right? Frozen vegetables are great. They are great. I'm telling you that frozen vegetables are generally frozen at their peak ripeness and stuff. Like, it's stuff that is the best for you because they don't want to not sell it, or some places are growing it specifically for it. So they'll keep things on the vine longer that will ripen better because they're not going to sell them fresh. And they're flash frozen. So frozen vegetables are great. The cheapest veg that I know of is cabbage. Cabbage is super voluminous. If you buy one head of cabbage, that'll serve you for a really long time. It's very good for you. It is a cruciferous vegetable. Cruciferous vegetables are the top tier of vegetables: kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, like spinach, cruciferous vegetables. Google it. Okay, those are your highest nutrient vegetables, and they are the cheapest for the most part. There are certain places that they're not going to be cheap and no whatever, but look for your clearance vegetables. Just because your vegetable is ugly or whatever, don't hate on or think about, oh, it's ugly. Cut off the part that looks ugly, or be an adult. We're feeding our families. Okay. So half the plate, veg, non-starchy veg, preferable. Okay. It's going to fill you up. It's going to be healthy, micronutrient dense, not just macronutrient dense. And it's going to just keep you healthy. Okay, so half your plate, veg, right? The fourth of your plate, carbs. It doesn't have to be carbs that not trash carbs. It can be pasta. There's high protein pasta. That's not $1 million. There's, regular pasta is usually easy. There's a bunch of different types of rice. Quinoa is really good as you cook it correctly. Please, Lord, stop telling me you don't like quinoa if you're cooking it all willy-nilly and crazy. I see people cook it and it's still not fluffy and not delicious. And I'm like, why are you eating those seeds that are not cooked? But either way, I digress. Yes. So, oh, I'm not my mic in. So please, a carb that is versatile, that you can season up different ways. Deploy the seasonings, military people. Deploy the seasonings, because why? The reason that you don't like vegan food is because you are not seasoning your food and then it doesn't taste good. And then don't blame us. The vegans know how to cook it. So please season your food. Hi, I'm glad you see my Facebook. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yes, broccoli cheddar soup. Get it. I love that soup. I make a vegan potato chowder. Delicious. Great, beautiful afternoon from Trinidad. What up, Trinidad? Great morning. And then proteins. Listen to me. There's so much protein in all the things. And you guys are like, vegan, but I need protein. There's so much protein. Have you ever had a bean? Have you ever had beans? Beans are so versatile. You can make your beans not just like regular rice and beans, but rice and beans is clutch. It saved me a million times. That is a struggle meal for me, and it's not a struggle in like necessarily money, but it's a struggle in maybe time. I don't have the time to like make stuff. If you batch and freeze beans and batch and freeze rice, you have a frozen meal that you would pay however much elsewhere that you can make at home, really easy peasy lemon squeezy, and have there for you whenever you need it. I'm telling you, stop forgetting that these easy, delicious meals exist in the world. Okay, so rice and beans, tofu. I'll fight anybody who wants to tell me that tofu gives men boobs and whatever. I will fight you, because the science is the science. And I have no scientific studies that are from this century that say that tofu is going to give you boobs or whatever. I will fight you. If you want to fight, pull up on me, because I have nothing except for great things to say about tofu. It's a great protein. It's super versatile. We can make it into anything. It's ridiculously versatile. It's terrifying. You can literally be eating tofu and have no idea that you're eating tofu, and I love that for it. So tofu, beans. There's so many different kinds of beans. Canned beans versus dry beans. Get you a dry bean, love. What are you doing? Like, you can cook so many beans and stretch that dollar. And even if you are a meat eater, you can put beans in with your meat stuff and stretch it. What you want, a satiating, healthy, and nutritious, delicious meal. You can get all these things. Literally, get on the internet, okay? Because I don't know that the things that I eat are the things that everybody else is gonna eat. But I have mad recipes that I make every week that are just like super quick and easy and super cheap. I spend money on food when I like go out to eat. I want to like support vegan businesses, right? But in my house, I'm not doing it. I'm not, like, if I want to try something that came out that's new, I will do it. But yeah. And even like, yo, peanut butter and jelly, okay? Peanut butter jelly. That is a meal. It could be a snack, it could be a meal. How much you eat? But you can make your own peanut butter by blending your peanuts. Buy a thing of peanuts from the store. Go to Costco, get peanuts. Put those in a food processor, in a high-speed blender, any of those things, and blend it until it's the consistency you want. And you have peanut butter. So there's not an excuse. There's not an excuse. So I'm going to give some reasons why food matters, not just like your body needs it, obviously, right? But it's a soul-breaking experience to not be able to feed your family. There's a shame to have to ask, not to have to, but like, you know, if you have an opportunity to know somebody who can help you, or there's so much help available. That's what's breaking my heart, in all honesty. There's so much help available that people are not getting. And it's because they are embarrassed and ashamed, or they just don't know. People, if you are not solution oriented, if you are just sitting there focusing on the problem, I need you to have some faith. I need you to have faith like birds have faith on branches they land on. And it's not even just the branches. They know their wings are going to carry them. So you know that whatever you believe in, I'm a God girl. I'll always be a God girl, okay? So I'm going to say in this podcast, I believe that God is going to carry me. There's not going to be a time that I go hungry. There's not going to be a time that I'm in trouble that I'm not going to be able to get out of, because God carries me. And I need everyone within the sound of my voice to find somewhere to have faith like that. Faith like the bird has faith in their own wings in the branch. Like when you step on the road, is this for me to play? Oh, so my friend Jen had 3 strokes, right? So she has a problem speaking. So she wrote something to say. Come, Jen, you can come say hi.
Hi.
So
veterans sometimes don't ask for help because we think we have to be strong and that asking for help is a weakness.
Okay, it is not a weakness. It's the strongest thing you can do is to be vulnerable in a way to let people help you. Yeah. And imagine, I said this about other things. Imagine if you keep saying no to help, or you keep making people think you got it. I got this. I don't need nothing. I'm good. How much longer are they going to keep asking you to help you? You feel good when you help somebody. I know you do. People who watch me, I know you're the type of people who you feel really good when you help people. So why are you denying somebody that opportunity to help you and feel good about helping you? Okay. So there's that. Spiritually, nourish yourself. Okay. Together we are stronger. Absolutely, Warrior Mom. Spiritually, nourish yourself. Physically, nourish yourself with budget stretching meals. People have been asking for recipes. Actually, I might need to do a bonus episode that's just recipes, because simple things that you don't think of are budget friendly meals that you could have. If you Google vegan struggle meals, these are things that you don't think of that are actually meals. Ramen packets, okay? Add frozen vegetables, add tofu, you gotta do processed meat, like a sausage or something. Add a bean that you like. I could go on forever about food. I have a degree in nutrition. I got that degree because I wanted to know how it works. Like, why does our body take food in like that? And like, why does it make you feel this way to eat this and not that? You know? So it's just a very interesting topic to me. And it's, a comfort to a lot of people. My dad was, showed his love in food. I remember one time I came out of the hospital and he like had bought a bunch of snacks and was like, these are for you and this is, I got this and I got this. And I was so overwhelmed with snacks. I was like, oh, man, too much. Like, but I knew it was because he was trying to love me. That's his love language in most of my family, actually. So I'm understanding at a high level that food is more than just what is going to keep you alive and nourish your body. It is nourishing your whole being. Okay. So please, if you do need help, reach out. So veterans, we're talking about you today. Because it's the 250th birthday of the Marines. And tomorrow is Veterans Day. Go hug a veteran. Go tell them that if they need you, you're there for them. So I'm going to tell you places that you can, there's resources for veterans specifically, okay? So everybody knows the VA. They have a specific office, the VA Food Security Office, at your local VA facility. So you are not alone. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. You are not alone. There are other people. Like I said, 1.2 million veterans have SNAP benefits going on with their household in some way, some capacity. Yes, Karen, food also brings people together. It really does. Like, whenever you're celebrating, whenever you're mourning, all the things, you come together as a family, as friends, you fellowship over food. So go to the VA Food Security Office. Then there's other organizations like Feeding America, Feed Our Vets, Disabled Veterans National Foundation, the USDA National Hunger Hotline. I'm going to put this in the chat and I'm going to put it on every post I do. 1-866-3-HUNGRY. I'll put the actual numbers out because that's annoying. 1-866-3-HUNGRY. And that is for the USDA National Hunger Hotline. That's for every and anybody, okay? So go to that. Go to any of those websites. Go to that number. And any VA office should be able to point you in the direction of somewhere to get you and your family help, okay? There's just so many nonprofit organizations that are helping. There's churches. Reach out, please. Just asking for help will get you somewhere fast, okay? Promise. Now, what else did I want to talk about today? Checking my notes. I missed that. But when you are making your plate, I said seasoning, but also sauce. Sauce will save many a dish. Okay, remember that. I'm gonna do an episode on maybe a bonus, like a Saturday episode on just things that I eat and like the recipes that I follow, especially now in soup season, because I'll be cooking during soup season. I love the soup season, a chili season. Okay, Jen, did you want to come and say something before we close out? Okay, she's writing up her stuff. So I'll introduce her. One day we should have a proper episode. But Jen, she's been staying with me for the weekend, and she is a 3-time stroke survivor. She was a what's it called? In the Navy. She's a Navy vet. She is the sweetest thing. She really loves Vampire Diaries, and that's why she's here, because I live the Vampire Diaries. Okay, so let's see what is out to steal. It's done. Still it. We're also in business together and other things, and just resilient as a mug. Okay, so she says,
even though the VAs sometimes get a bad representative, but they have really helped me. They paid for my hospital and rehab stay in Florida after my accident. They paid the $52,000 that it cost to reverse the colostomy and all the therapy I needed.
Okay, so you heard it straight from somebody who has experienced it. The VA paid for $52,000. $52,000, okay, in money, cash, dollars, okay, to for her care. She was in the hospital for 5 months. 5 months in the hospital. Only the longest I've had a hospital stay was 3 months. So she beating out the loopy, okay? And she's had since I've known her, like she can speak. It's just if you're not used to the way she speaks, it's harder to understand her. And she's gotten so far since I met her. She's in, therapies all the time. So she served our country, then got severely injured, and the VA still pulled through to help her with 52,000?
Yeah.
$52,000 to help her care. So I'm just saying, I will always advocate for the sick and the hungry. That is close to my heart. You shouldn't have to earn being fed like that. Like, it's a human need. You're a human being, and I implore you. Oh, yay! I gotta put this photo up. I don't know if y'all can see, but look at the gun that's bigger than my friend. But yeah, she's in the military, and then something bad happened. So it's not just if you're in it now. There's a lot of military people who are out of SNAP. Oh, I want to say one more thing before, yes, humankind. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you there are some SNAP benefits in some states. I'm gonna close out real quick. But there are some states that have the SNAP benefits back. And where did I look that up? But I know California, New Jersey, Connecticut, I think Rhode Island, ? Okay. States that have their SNAP benefits back. So look it up because I'm on the struggle bus at the moment. But there are states that have SNAP benefits back. And some of them have some that are partially back, okay? So check your specific state. I know for sure New York, Massachusetts, California, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania have it, but I think there's been more added, okay? So they have SNAP benefits just in time for the holidays. I'm praying. I don't care like what anybody thinks about this. I'm praying that people get their benefits back. No one deserves to be hungry during the holidays, specifically. And any time, but like, yes. Yes, thank you for your service. I love y'all. Have an incredible Veterans Day. Go get free everything everywhere. You risked your life for us, and we don't even know you. So you're the best. Hi, Jennifer Perry. You're a fighter for sure in the comments.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all heard that, right? She said thank you. She said it really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, okay, this is the car. Let me show y'all this real quick. Talking you first. That's the car. I should have put these in my slide deck. We just didn't make any plans to do this. Okay, so this is the car that she survived the huge accident that really took her out. Okay, where's the space for a human body? There's not. Everything is crushed. She had 3 strokes in the midst of all of that. Okay. Yes. So tomorrow, veterans, there's so many places that have free meals. I used to work at Applebee's all through college. We gave a lot of free meals. That was one of our busiest days. Tip your servers if you have money. Tip your servers, please.
I'll do it too.
Yeah, she's been there. There's so many free things. You worked there?
Yes.
She worked there too.
And Buffalo
Wild Wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
That and Olive Garden.
Yes, and Olive Garden. Hey, Timmy. Hi, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Tiki Takati. Yes. So, tomorrow, Veterans Day, I'm going to post something that's going to have like places for y'all to go. Everyone else, plant-based meals, stretch your dollar, add beans, add rice, add pantry staples, add sauce, add seasoning. You can do this. Let's not make this holiday season a sad one or a hungry one. I refuse. I rebuke it. Okay. All right. So, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're amazing. And have a beautiful, happily healed day. Thank you so much. Bye.
Awesome. So great. Good job. I almost piped up. Then